Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya. Jai Bhim and Namaste. Most Venerable Phra Brahma Panditji, Most Venerable Phra Dhamma Vajra Panditji, Rector of MCU, Most Venerable Phra Dev Vajra Methi, Rector of MMU, and my regards and greetings to all the Venerable Mahasangha and my Dhamma brothers and sisters who are present here. It is a great honor and a blessing for me that I've got a chance to share my views today at the United Nations Day of VESAK in the robe. Saying something in the robe is a very different feeling that I'm having today. I wish the whole world International VESAK Day. I was asked a question to share my views regarding how I can take Dhamma to the hearts of Indians. I was thinking. When I was thinking, I thought Dhamma is the truth of life. Dhamma is the truth of universe. It is already existing in the hearts of everyone in the world, whether it's Buddhist or it's non-Buddhist, it's Thai, India, or any human being, it's already there. Just like the sun and the moon. You accept it or you don't accept it. You want it or you don't want it. But it will be there. The truth lives in the heart of every human being, and Dhamma is nothing but the truth of life. It is like a treasure inside you with a lock which we need to open. And my target, my struggle is to take that Dhamma from heart to the mind. We can see the sun and the moon and other things with our outer eyes, the other truths. But if we really want to see the truth of Dhamma, we need to open our inner eyes. And to open the inner eyes, we need to strengthen the mind. We need to become a mindful person. And to become a mindful person, we need to understand and learn vipassana. You call concentration or meditation. Vipassana is the heart of Dhamma. Without the practicing of Vipassana, nothing is possible to achieve when we talk about Buddha's teachings. And now the question arises, how to take this treasure of Vipassana to India? Because I'm talking about India right now. We need today to form a Mahasangha in India. When we say Mahasangha, there are many Sanghas in India today. What I have seen, everyone have their own rules. But we need to unite all the Sanghas together and make one Mahasangha just like Thailand. And once we can make that Mahasangha, we can have one Sangharaja, and that Mahasangha can be affiliated with Thai Mahasangha or other top Mahasanghas in the world. Then the work will become easy. The decisions will become easy. We will follow the Buddha way. We will have the Sangha, we will make a roadmap, and we will take it to the whole country. And believe me, Buddhism was revived in India by Bodhisattva Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who also wrote the constitution of our country. In 1956, he became Buddhist with 500,000 people at one place at one time. But unfortunately, he passed away just after 2 months. That was the biggest setback. So wheel of Dhamma stopped there, almost stopped. But if you actually see the total population that follows, total population of India, that follows Dr. Ambedkar is 35%. It's a very big number. Me being the brand ambassador of the Buddhist Society of India, which was formed in 1956 by Bodhisattva Dr. Ambedkar only, we have access to all the states, we have access to all the cities of India, and we can make it possible to reach this treasure of Dhamma, the teachings about Vipassana, to the whole of country. Because when it will reach, it will make everyone see the truth of life. When we talk about Vipassana, it doesn't mean I'm talking about Buddhism. We are already living in a pond in India. We are already, all the Buddhist people, they are living in a pond. Everything what they share is only in between the Buddhist people. Dhamma is not only for Buddhist people. Dhamma is for every human being in this world to end his suffering. Once we start working together hand to hand with the great Mahasangha or the Buddhist capital of the world, that is Thailand, things will be possible. I was asked, one person, how can you take Buddhism or revive Buddhism or rotate the Dhamma, wheel of Dhamma in India so strongly? It's not possible. Only 1% people are Buddhist. So my question was, when Buddha became Buddha, how many Buddhists were there? No one, only Buddha. And started with 5 monks. And today the population of the Buddhist people is on number 3 in the world. That is not because it's Buddha, that is because of the power of the truth, that is Dhamma. And it lives in the heart and mind of every human being. We just need to open the lock. And lock is nothing, just teach them Vipassana. And for that, I am ready, I am already working. I am learning myself, I have learned Vipassana. I have taken classes from Venerable Hansa also, a great teacher he is. And I have taken classes from many other masters, Longpo Chiu, and went to the forest too. I have learned it myself, and I have full access to the Indian Buddhist people, and they are very curious to learn. A great students exchange program can be done between MCU, MMU, and in between India, where teachers can go and teach, classes can be arranged, and some students we can bring it to Thailand too to learn more. Once this kind of exchange program will happen, the buzz will start. I have already started the buzz, following the footsteps of Asoka. I have promised myself that I will try to donate 84,000 Buddha statues to the land of Buddha, that is India. And why I am doing that? The reason I am doing that is, I have seen the temples in India, Buddhist temples. They are the size of a bedroom, in a poor condition, without the statues. Sometimes they are worshipping the photo frames. So when these statues will reach to all the viharas, small statues will reach to the poor people of India, Buddhist and non-Buddhist people of India. And I strongly have a belief that once the Buddha will reach, Dhamma will follow. I have already received with the support of Thailand more than 20,000 small statues and hundreds of big statues, and I don't have a place to put it right now. The journey has begun. It is the matter of mix and match now. With this project, with the support of Venerable Mahasangha, who are very well educated here in terms of Dhamma, if we mix it properly, we can have a strong exchange program, and it will reach to the whole world. It will reach to the whole country. Every eye today, every eye of the Buddhist is on me right now, because they saw a ray of hope. And the reason they saw the ray of hope is because of this beautiful country, Thailand. Because they know now we have the power and the support of the Sangha of Thailand right now. Not only Sangha, but the lay people. I could not believe my eyes when I see people who are old, cannot walk, coming on the wheelchairs with 10 Buddha statues in hand and the shivering hands, and they are telling me, please take Buddhism back to India, because it has come to us from India only. We want to see the revival there. And things are happening. It's just we need to make them aware. Truth is beautiful. Truth is truth. Once we got to know the truth of life, the Dhamma, then life is free of suffering. And who and which human being doesn't want a life free of suffering? Everyone. When we take this Dhamma to the non-Buddhist people, they will love it too. You will not believe I am an actor who became a temporary monk in Thailand. Every actor in Bollywood or Hollywood, if you go to their home, if you go to their offices, and what you see, a statue of Buddha or a painting of Buddha. And when we ask them, why you have Buddha? And they always say, he is a symbol of peace. And I ask them, what else? They don't know much more than that. I was happy at least they know what is the need of the day. That is peace. At least they have peace, symbol of peace at home. So this is the time. Our Honorable Prime Minister spoke so much about compassion. And 3 years back, when I got a chance to speak here, I emphasized that the subject of loving kindness or compassion that we are talking about must come into the education system of the country. The subject of compassion or loving kindness is always being an extracurricular activity in the education system. That is why we don't give a value to it. Think of the time. If a child is growing up learning compassion from the age of 5 years, doing practical, and that subject is as important as English, mathematics, or science, things will change. If we need to change the world, we need to change ourselves first. We want happiness, we need to be happy before. If we want peace, we need to be peaceful by ourselves here. And that peace can come inside us by seeing the truth of life. That is Dhamma. So I also request once again that make this loving kindness and compassion a compulsory subject in the education system. It will be accepted by all the religions. Who doesn't want compassion? And when the child learns from 5 to 13 years, he learns the most, and he will grow up with great values. he will be a good human being, his mind will be strong, and later on we can add the topping that is Vipassana. I believe if we work together, shoulder to shoulder, hand to hand, with the blessings and the support of Sangha of Thailand, Mahasangha of Thailand, and also the Sangha of the world, it can bring a big change, and you will surely see the revival of Buddhism in India too, because truth is loved by everyone and it can't be hidden. I again thanks everyone for giving me this chance to come and share my views, and I'm very happy and I'm very thankful to our Honorable Mahasangha and all the people, MCU, MMU. They are very kind to me, and please bless me so that I also can get successful in my mission of reviving Buddhism in India. Thank you very much once again. Sadhu.